Man, not too good. It was Tony's ER, so it was here on campus. I didn't go to the hospital, but we definitely had doctors here. So we got an IV and some good medicine just to try to calm that down a little bit. But you gotta give those. Don't worry about me. I mean, I just gotta drop back and throw it. Those receivers, they just run their tails off, man. And so you gotta give them the credit. And Coach Sullivan, just having him, how great he is to have out here. What a great man to just come out here and take his time to help me get better since the combine and this off season. And again, my brother, I can't say enough good things about him. I've said enough, my whole life in my career here. And then having Eric Mahanke, Bulldog alumni as well, training with him, coming in, to the best shape, of my life, besides throwing up this morning. So I guess I'll blame him for that. But I'm just kidding. But he's the best trainer around. So I hope he gets more people and come into his spot.
Did Pro Day go exactly as you wanted it to?
Absolutely, because I gave it everything I had. And just like I tell you guys after every game, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to give everything I got to try and win the game. And whatever happens is God's will, and that's all I want is His will to be done. You go out here and of course I wanted to. You guys know me. I want to hit every pass. But things come up. Guys get tired. Routes are different. Running different stuff. So everything gets different. And for us to come out here and execute at the high level that we did, 2 thumbs up, man. It was good.
You were right there the whole time. What did you think of how Derek did today?
He did great. There was one ball that he probably wants back. A little placement-wise, it was about a step behind Isaiah on an in route. But other than that, he threw the ball exactly how he's been throwing it the last month in the exact same spot. I think our guys just maybe got a little tired. There were a lot of routes. It was a little warm out here, But I thought through what he battled through this morning and being able to cram an IV in him and then go out here and compete, he threw the ball well. It was impressive, fun to watch.
Obviously, it was time over at the Combine, and then you talk about him not feeling well the worst possible time. How do you think he did, obviously, going into today and everything in the last 24 hours?
Well, it's just been since the end of the season, people have just been they've been getting to know him a little bit better. Head coaches, GMs, and just different NFL guys. And it was good to see a lot of those guys out here today, but they've kind of just been getting a better feel of who he is as a player and person, and this was kind of just a culmination of that. He came out here and ripped the ball. I mean, I told him before, I was like, I don't care if you complete a pass, just throw it hard, look strong, look confident, and he did. I think the first 40 passes were complete, so they started kind of getting a little tired, but I thought he threw it great. Looked real good.
Along those lines, would you rather see him overthrow some of those long balls than overthrow them?
Well, it's not really an overthrow, it's throwing to a spot. A lot of things in the NFL, those deep balls, 46, 47 yards, 5 yards from the sidelines, that's your spot. If your receiver's not there, then that's all right. That's the one. You don't want to give him an underthrow. You want to give the DB, Sherman, a chance to tip the ball up in the air. So we just told him, that's the landmark, that's the spot you've been throwing it to, and it was a lot. I mean, the energy levels get up for those guys, for those receivers, and it's taxing, especially with just 2 big guys out there running. So I thought they did. I thought they all did a great job. I mean, for them to even finish, Isaiah, he was just, he's cramping up, and he's got another 70-yard route he's got to run, and there's no way he wasn't going to run it. So, and then he ended up making a play on it, which I didn't think there was any way he was going to get to the ball, but they did phenomenal.
Didn't have any drops. Had a couple that got by me, but good day. I had a lot of fun out here. We've been putting a lot of work in, just getting after it with Derek and Isaiah, Sel, and even David. We've been out here putting in the work, so it's good to finally come out here and showcase it.
You talked to a lot of teams at the Combine. There were 32 teams out here today. Were you still expecting that type of a showcase for you to be able to obviously show off what you're able to do?
Oh yeah, I mean, of course with Derek here, you're going to have all the teams here, so that's just helping us out even more. But I mean, it's good. I'm glad that they recognize the talent we have here. Some people might think that maybe the scouts wouldn't come because we're at Fresno rather than some huge school or something like that. So it's good that they come out here and they recognize the talent we have here.
Monte, obviously the process for you, deciding to come out a little bit early, joining Michael Johnson, and then training with the guys out here. But how has that process been for you, including the Combine and then here today at Pro Day?
It's been good. It's been stressful. It's been hard on on your mind. Just it's so demanding having to wake up every day doing the same things and stuff like that. But it's been a lot of fun. It's helped with discipline. Just being that, because that type of schedule is the type of schedule you'll have in the National Football League. So I think it's definitely helped, and working with Michael Johnson Performance has helped me a lot with, I never ran track, so things like that with the 40 and everything, they've definitely helped me out in many ways. So just this whole thing with the Combine and everything, it's been a lot of fun. It was really tiring, but I love the experience.
We've been out obviously we were practicing for a few weeks, and the plan was just come out here and do what we do all the time. Run routes, catch balls, and we just wanted to come out here and be smooth in our routes, catch everything, finish, touch the ball, finish, and I think we did a pretty good job of that today.
Was there anything specific that you wanted to do differently that you did in Indy?
Obviously, you always want to run faster, but and I feel like I showed a little speed today, and I got overthrew a few times in Indy, and I think the routes out here went way smoother than in Indy, and DC put them on the money like you always do, and I think everything went well. Today was on point. I think Marcel he did his thing, and we were just comfortable with each other.
Just one throw. There was one throw that I wanted back. All the rest of them were, I landed them exactly in the spot I wanted to. Exactly how we wanted to. But I put that ball behind Burse. I can't, of course he'll tell you he needs to catch that. But the first three dig routes were here, and then the one I put right here. A foot makes a difference to me. I know guys will miss a ball and skip it or throw it up, but if I miss it here, I can't sleep tonight. But I'm sure I'll take some NyQuil or something so I can sleep tonight.
Those balls are thrown to a spot. They look like overthrown.
No, they weren't overthrown. They were right where we want them. So we were happy with those. They were just on the one, I could break them all down. Tay, he slipped. Nothing you can do about it. It's a human being thing. He ran his route, landed in the spot. He slipped. His foot gets caught in the turf. Ball lands 1 foot in front of him. So I can go through all of them, but they were exactly where we needed them.
Despite being sick.
Felt great. It felt once I was going. The part that was not fun was in between the reps. Once I take a breath and do the rep, wasn't even thinking about it. I felt 100%. Felt great. But between the reps, jogging down and things like that, my stomach, I just didn't feel good today. But that's the great thing about football is you're never going to be 100% when you play the game.
And you mentioned having interest in all 32 teams without specifically going into which ones. Has that ever changed since the combine till now?
No, it's still the same, man. And I wish I could say everything. I want to tell you guys everything, but there's a lot of good interest, and I'm sure we're going to surprise some people come May 8th.